Streams. That don't make no sense. Come on. Not receiving. Maybe YouTube, if you shut the heck up and the stream would be working. Come on. Actually, I'm probably on right now. See, I blame Charter. I blame everyone out there. Yeah, I know we're live. I'm just trying to get this. We're getting an error on the YouTube stream. Right, meow. So why is it poor? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I know we're live, but we still have this link. Oh, there we go. We're back to Excelente. Let's go down to Jerome's. So we are here. There was a game, and it ended. Yeah. And Vikings win 16-3. Well, first off, got to call out Matt LaFleur. Taking a timeout at the end just so they can get on the board. Boo. What a petty, fraudulent, vindictive little man. Apparently, LaFleur's like 6'1", except he definitely has Napoleon complex going on. What's going on? All right, so got a question or a comment? Toss a couple bucks in the super chat. Talk about the Vikings finishing 9-8 on the season. Oh, wait, we need to refresh this so we can update the... No, we don't want to go to fantasy. I was really bad in fantasy football this year, man. Well, it happens. Claim Sniper, $2. Stream is live. Thank you. Who could it be? $5. Please sacrifice Grigson. Cooper hat to the Black Monday gods. Need some changes going forward. Yeah, I'm good with Chris Cooper, Coach Hat, Grigson, yes. Keller Regassis, $7. Seems like a good kid, but Bromer should never play a regular down for the Vikings again. The turnover was hilarious because it seems like he felt like it was college football rules and he was down. He was literally holding the ball up. He was like, hey, I got the ball, to the ref. Then got strip sacked. How's that happen in the red zone, man? Bromer has had two of the most hilarious turnovers this season. He had the stupid pick six, and then the I got the ball. Look at me today. His awareness rating is like minus 5,000. It was just, I mean, I know they like him, except I question if Bromer even should be quarterback 3 next year. Obviously, he's not going to be quarterback 2. Yeah. Scoop Boogie, $20. Boys, let's vote the bucket for Andy today. He works his ass off for us, donates holiday season proceeds, and he needs a poker run to Vegas. Great work from Poker Scott. That's right. Dude, Scoot Boogie. OG Jerome, Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. That's right, man. Congratulated on the nuptials. Fantastic. Derek Baker, $20 Canadian. Fans. We're great all game. Kevin Conn was classy. McCarthy and Bromer look good overall for rookies. Skol. Well, Bromer will look good aside from that one throw. Ty Felton had that bad drop too. Yeah. But it was really about Harrison Smith, CJ Ham. Very classy send-offs here. Plus, I love the old crew. So you got Xavier Rhodes. You got Anthony Harris. You got Sendejo de la Mestro Raymond. Remember him? Yeah, 4-1, getting it done from South Florida. Jamarcus Sanford. I always had issues with Jamarcus Sanford, man. Just number 33 from Mississippi State, I believe. Just then Anthony Barr. Is Anthony Barr wearing snow pants? Why isn't Kendricks here? Terrible teammate. No, just playing. He had a game last night for the 49ers. But Jefferson got to 1K as well. CJ Ham got in the end zone. And JJ McCarthy lowering the shoulder and the boom. Now, I know a lot of people are critical about McCarthy for leaving the game because of hand pain. he played today with a broken hand. Yeah, the hair 9 fracture. What do you want? Right. So it is what it is. Right. Let's see here. Jacob Zakalecki, $2. JJ is our future quarterback. I believe he is, but also you need to have a backup plan because the injuries, like the way that he plays, super intense. Going to seek out contact. I don't want to say he's injury prone. He's just had a lot of bad injury luck, right? So hopefully that will get sutured up. But the Vikings taking to the Packers backups, which I don't know, man. Like, here's my problem. Like, beat writers for the Vikings, obviously they don't have to be cheerleaders. They're not an extension of the PR department, but they love just pissing on the Vikings whenever they're down, right? I think it was not Carl Gershon put out, Vikings win 16-3 against the Packers backups. Now we're going to offseason with a lot of questions. F you. Hey, man, the season has been tough. Finish with 5 wins in a row for Mike Yeo. Finish with a winning record in a disaster of a season. Can't we take some solace in that? Plus, I feel like the beat writers are stupid in the fact that, like a lot of the fans, like, hey, we can just go 0-17 and then to flip a switch and then all of a sudden we're winners and we win a Super Bowl. That's not how it works. Every single year, while being independent, is interconnected with everything else, right? So you have to learn to walk or crawl before you walk. You have to learn to walk before you sprint. And this team, even though, yes, there is going to be a lot of changes, but a lot of the changes are going to be good. You know who's going to be here? Besides Jefferson, J.J. McCarthy, Justin Jefferson, Jalen Naylor, probably for at least a year, Jackson, Darisaw, Fries, O'Neal, they're all going to be here. Also, defensively, you look at Cashman, probably Wilson. You look at Murphy, you look at Rodgers, you look at Kerryon Jayward's son, you look at Jalen Redmond, you look at LDR, you look at TID. These guys are going to be here, right? So even though the Vikings are going to have a lot of change, it's change that's going to be good. Right? It's change that's going to include like Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave and Hawkinson and probably Ryan Kelly. They're all going to be gone. All this talk about, the Vikings have a lot of hard decisions to make. They're going to be pretty easy. Like, show me one spot on this Vikings roster where it's going to be a hard decision. Oh, I don't know, Jim. No, this has been bugging me for the last couple weeks because I actually feel the Vikings offseason is going to be pretty straightforward, pretty cut and dried. I mean, the Vikings free up a lot of cap space by moving on from some of these bad veteran contracts. The Vikings get a viable veteran backup quarterback, whether that's make a move for Mac Jones, whether that's signing Malik Willis, whether it's whatever, right? And not a lot of changes. Like, what's the big decision? Bringing back Aaron Jones? Is that the major decision? I don't know. But obviously Flores is a major moving part too. But I feel like there's definitely a sense of sensationalism from some of the beat writers. Plus, I don't know why we're going hard in the paint on the beat writers today, but it feels like there's a lot of hive mind thinking going on because there's a lot of similar takes. You know what I mean? And I don't think that's necessarily good for coverage of a team, but yeah, I digress. Chase Essex, $2. Should we bring back Wentz? I would be fine bringing back Wentz, but also I would try to get someone else. Bring back Wentz, trade for Mac Jones. Bring back Wentz, sign Malik Willis. What's Carson Wentz going to do? I am going elsewhere. I'm going to join my 8th team in 8 seasons. No. Jack and Vanessa, $2. Cousins, 2026. Nah. I actually think that the Falcons are going to hang on to Cousins for 2026 because Penix is broken because he's broken, and Cousins is actually playing pretty damn well down the stretch. Another little further removed from that Achilles. Irv Castillo, $5. Became a fan at 8th grade, Harrison's rookie year. I'm 27 now. Just thankful to watch Harry and CJ play, or Minnesota 22 and 30, which that's the name of the game too. I don't know why we're going off about the beat writers, but it was very cool and very classy that Kevin O'Connell had the rushing touchdown for C.J. Ham. Glad that he got his opportunity there, as well as Harrison Smith. Got the timeout for the full send-off. That was awesome, man. You see that a lot in basketball, where they'll take a timeout. It would be like senior day, or in the NBA, a longtime veteran player retires. Take a timeout. Let the fans let them know. It's great, man. It's Great. And from Harrison's comments before the game, saying that he's at peace, as well as all the veterans here in the 22 jerseys, plus CJ Ham's wife putting out that message on Instagram about one more. I feel like it's it for both of them, right? And 2 long-term fantastic Vikings. And Harrison Smith, 2012 first-round pick. The other one, besides Matt Khalil, CJ Ham, he was 2016 UDFA. Yeah, because he made the practice squad 2016, didn't play. 2017 took over as a starting fullback. I mean, these are long-term Vikings that have been the backbone of this team. They've been its moral compass. They've been everything. And on and off the field, both of them have just been phenomenal. Just great ambassadors of the game, of this team, of everything, man. Pirates Guru, $5. Thank you, Hitman and Ham, for the years forever Vikings greats. Great work this season, brother. A B-Flow extension is a must. Good luck seeding the show. Oh, thank you. Plus, update on that. We are basically good to go. So we got that done. Not going to lie. So I like getting back into the business chops of things, because that's my background, but I much prefer just being able to do content. Yeah. So I'm glad that the funding round is done. Everything, we're just crossing T's and dotting lowercase J's, and everything's going to be good in 2026. Also, love that Flores just still put, Candlelight Minneapolis. A unique location, candles, and best experience, which, so this is really bothering me. So we have an ad blocker, except ESPN and NFL Network, they make it so that the content is registered as an ad, or it reads like ad. So if you block the ads now, they'll also block the content. So just get 30-day Tai Chi plan for beginners. That's fantastic. It's good stuff. Anyways, but I just love that Flores said, like, F you. We are rushing 7 on Clayton Tune. So they had 121 total yards, net passing of -7. They had the full bro show out there. 4 sacks. I'm surprised that we didn't generate a couple of meatballs, a couple of turnovers. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Oh, we lost a turnover battle thanks to Brosmer. Yeah, but it's definitely a Flores thing. Now, I hope that they work things out with Flores, working on a new deal. I believe he's technically under contract through January 13th for teams are eliminated in the regular season. So they have about 10 days exclusive negotiating window with Flores, which obviously he'll get some head coaching interviews. I don't know if he'll get one. I just don't think that there's going to be enough seats and musical chairs. So I think that Flores will be a DC for at least another year. I really don't see him making a lateral move. I feel like this was just more of an options and leverage move by Flores. Nickerson, what up? $5, Andy. It's Nick. I'm going to miss these halftime postgame shows. Shout out to producer Ali. Nickerson is fan number 1. Actually, fan number 1 is Sylvie. Yeah. We're probably going to do, I don't know. Maybe we'll do like playoffs, but it'll hurt. Will it hurt too much? ESPN playoff bracket. I still love that the NFC South, which should be eliminated, by the way, is still, they're dependent on what happens in the Falcons and the Saints game to determine who wins. Because if the Falcons are able to hang on, they're up 19-17 over the Saints. I believe it's the Panthers who win the division. Whereas if the Saints somehow get this onside kick, and it's no bueno. Out of timeouts too. It's over. So the Panthers win the division. That's so stupid, because the Panthers literally lost yesterday to the Buccaneers. Yeah. Anyways, let's see here. Trying to bring up the playoff bracket. Come on, man. Do. All right, so Broncos, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, the Raiders have locked up the number 1 pick. Honestly, just bring the Texans. So the Texans are going to bring the Thunder against the Steelers. No one wants the Texans on the road. which will be good to go. Well, we'll see what happens with the Texans and the Colts in this spot. And then the NFC, Seahawks got the 1 seed. Sam Darnold can win 75 Super Bowls. I do not care. We're rolling with 9, man. That's what we're doing. Bucks, blah, 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 blah. That's whatever. Yeah. The Vikings, Lions. Packers, Vikings, Lions. All matched up again. That's what we do, man. That's what we do. Yeah. But for the Vikings, like the 9-8 finish, winning record after a complete disaster, it's kind of impressive. And also, getting C.J. Ham a touchdown, getting him a goal line carry by Kevin O'Connell, and O'Connell taking that time out for Harrison Smith, it just shows you how Kevin O'Connell just gets it. And you can see why these players play hard for him and they want to run through a brick wall for him. And it would have been so easy for this team just to quit. Losing 4 in a row, 6 out of 7, they easily could have finished 4-13, right? But they didn't, because they rallied up, reeled off 5 wins in a row, which I don't care who you play. I don't care that it was the Commies and the Cowboys and the Giants and the Lions, who apparently are Garbaggio, and the Packers backups. Do not care in the slightest. And, what about the 3rd, 4th place schedule? Don't care. You play who you play. Right. And you can't even tell me with a straight face that you know who's going to be good next year. You know who's the 3rd place schedule last year? The Jaguars and the Broncos. You know who had a last place schedule last year? The Bears and the 49ers. Right. And the Patriots. So you have no idea who's going to be good from year to year. And anyone who claims that they have the secret sauce, the elixir, are idiots. Right. And, you know who was a first place schedule last year? The Chiefs, the Lions, and the Ravens. I think I would rather play a first place schedule from last year versus a 4th place schedule from last year. But anyways, Vikings finish 9-8. They do not finish dead last in the division. It doesn't even matter what happens in the matinee against with the Lions and the Bears. And I feel like these good vibes will head on into 2026. But with McCarthy, McCarthy did some good things, today, as well as the red zone throws, the hand. The fact that he was doing most of this with a broken hand is kind of impressive. But he's going to win angry runs, which is great, which is cool. But you got to stay healthy, man. Right? And whether it's training up your body, whether it's working on mechanics, doing everything this offseason, that needs to be the focus. All right? Because I think that the Vikings will give every opportunity for McCarthy to win this job going forward. But you got to bring in a veteran. Like, you have to. It behooves you. Actually, let me bring it up. It behooves you to bring in someone that you can safely rely on to give McCarthy some competition, as well as if McCarthy gets hurt again, you can start for a couple weeks and you can feel fine with. And now, whether that's Carson Wentz, whether that's Daniel Jones coming off the Achilles, please no Rodgers. Mariota, sure. Zach Wilson, Ty God, Flacco, Trey Lance, Malik Willis, coming across the river, buddy. Yeah. Or even trading for a Tanner McKee or a Davis Mills or Mac Jones. Please no Will Levis. Please don't bring in Will Levis, because we have enough jokes right now. But is what it is. So the Colts look like they're going to lose, so the Vikings probably will be drafted number 18. Is what it is. Right. So that's the number one thing heading into the offseason. But I don't know, like this whole notion that the Vikings are in for a cataclysmic shift and change in things. I mean, not really. Like, even if Flores leaves, the Vikings will still have an attacking aggressive defense under Saravo or Dronte Jones or DC TBD. And I don't know, like, if you're a Vikings fan, you can feel fine about this today. Like, you can celebrate kicking the Packers' ass. I don't even care if it was the backups. I don't even care that they're in the playoffs and we're not. I don't care in the slightest. Well, whatever it is, Vikings by 1,000 over the Packers. That's what it should and could be. That's right, man. Anyways, that's it. We'll be back with winners and losers very shortly. You guys are the absolute best. You know what to do. Skol.